need him back on the field. We can't have an NFL without DeSean Jackson. He is one of the most explosive receivers of all time. You just saw the highlights there. The man behind the miracle at the Meadowlands. Oh my gosh, he played for the Eagles. Are you still at the dentist office with those goggles on?
Yeah, man, you know, it's bright and early over here, man. I'm up early. I don't know, you probably on the East Coast. I'm West Coast. It's kind of early for me.
Same. I'm on the West Coast too, but I gotta say, I really appreciate, I respect the fact you were supposed to come on. It didn't happen. You were in the dentist chair. Show me those pearly whites.
Oh, yeah, you know, they getting right.
And you came, and then you're early. You're early, and we were supposed to have Debo on next, and I was like, DeSean Jackson logged in early, entered the chat, let's go. You played for the Eagles, the Commanders, Buccaneers, Rams, Raiders, and Ravens. You were a 3-time Pro Bowler, of course, an NFL record holder. We are so honored to have you on the show. When you're watching a game like last night, and it's the Eagles, and it's all the fanfare and all of that, what is the one memory that sort of goes into your head if you think about playing at the Link or with the Eagles over all those years?
Oh, man, that's crazy. So last night, I reached out to Howie Roseman, and it was just crazy because it was like a spur of the moment. And I just texted him and, you know, just kind of checking in and just seeing how he is, because we talk, you know, from time to time. And it didn't even dawn on me that they was playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah. And he was like, I asked him, I'm like, Howie, how you been, man? He said, this is the last time I've been to Tampa since you scored on us the first play, because I was playing in Tampa. I scored on the first play. But I mean, honestly, it's great, man. I'm able to really sit back and enjoy the game now and watch it and look at it from a different perspective. But I still know I can definitely affect the game.
Okay, but what is that? Are you coming back? Do you want to come back? Where are you at?
Oh man, honestly, I'm blessed. I'm enjoying my life. You know, I've got 2 boys that I'm heavily invested in right now, a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old. So, I mean, it's right now, my focus is being a father. I got a lot of things off the field that I'm focused on right now. So I love the game of football. It will forever have a special place in my heart. But right now, I'm not doing all the training and workouts it requires to be in the NFL. That don't mean I can't do it, though.
Did it really require that much from you? I feel like you're one of those people that's talented. You've got the genetic. It's just, did you really have to work that hard, DeSean? Come on.
You know that's crazy, because LaShawn McCoy is one of my best friends that, you know, and he always tells me, he's like, man, D Jagger's one of the only dudes, he used to just make it so effortless. Like you know, I didn't really have to work all super hard in the weight room and do all this. He's like, man, they used to tell me to go lift plates. He's like, man, I do a few exercises. He's like, all right, I'll see y'all on the field. But for me, it definitely it causes a lot of work. And, you know, for me, it was just second nature. A lot of things did come easy to me. So for me, I probably didn't go the extra mile to really work hard at stuff because it did come easy to me. But it's definitely, it's hard. It's like, you know, you be in meetings and you got to do this, you got to go through this. It's a lot.
So what could you have been then? What if you what?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It could have been dangerous, but you know, I mean, I feel like my career was definitely one for the ages.
I don't like the was. I don't like the was. You're telling me.
You want me back?
I do. I want you back. I want you back. I want you back. And I'll say that because I do think that you have that where you could. You don't have to train. You don't have to. Me asking Taylor Lewan coming back is going to take 2 months because he's got to gain 100 pounds. You coming back, I think you could call up a Super Bowl contender. Do you think that I'm stupid? You're texting Howie Roseman on a random Monday just to say what's up, or are you trying to butter him up for a little postseason action? Don't lie.
Hey, one thing I can say, I definitely got a lot of juice in the tank. And you know, you know how it is. You do something for so long, and you know you can do it, but it's like you fighting different battles at a certain age. You know, you getting older, and you know a lot of teams are heavily invested in the younger guys, have money invested in the younger guys. So for me, it was just, I know I could walk away from the games, you know, no major injuries, and you know I can go be with my boys. So for me, if it's not the right perfect situation, it's just I'd rather just be like, you know what, I did it. I ain't got nothing else to prove.
Okay, but if you don't come back, then there's no chance anybody could ever do this. This is my favorite play of you. This is where my memory goes when I see DeSean. Take me through this, of course. Week 15, 2010, tie game, 12 seconds left. Go.
Honestly, I didn't even think Matt Dodge was going to kick it to me first and foremost. I'm thinking he about to kick it outside the stadium.
What was he doing?
He kicked it to me, and, you know, I tell everybody I fumbled on purpose, because so when I fumbled, everybody, shifted 2-3 yards to the right. So it just gave me, a huge lane. Jason Avant made a crazy, unbelievable blocking from there. I mean, everything else was it was history.
See, this is what we need. Now tell me this, 2023 NFL, very different from when you were playing, very different from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. What would be a good fit for you? Like, just if we were kicking it around, just you and me. Like, Ravens, they got a new offensive coordinator. We'll get into that. Like, is it Philly? Is it Roseman? Where would you like to go? Who would you like to play with?
Honestly, we tried the Ravens last year. It didn't work quite out to like how I figured it. But I mean, I sit back and watch it now. I would have loved to play with like a Patrick Mahomes, man. Like that dude is special. But you know, it's a lot of young talented guys out there. I like Trevor Lawrence down in Jacksonville, my old coach, Doug Peterson. You know, it's a lot of plays. Ooh, Tua, that'd be crazy with Waddle, Hill, and me. I'm gonna tease that out there.
Would you and Tyreek Hill, that would work? You two on that? That would be insane. They just dropped 70 on the Broncos.
This the 36-year-old DJ. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to play every down. I could probably do a punt return here and there. Like, you know, just give me like a pass or two here and there. I think it could work.
All you need to do is take it to the house. There's a lot of talk about you and Tyreek, the race, all of that. Did that ever happen? Did you guys do that? Are you doing that?
It never happened. Tyreek is, you know, he's like I call it like a little homie, little bro. You know, he's the younger generation, but you know, I definitely still feel confident in myself. A lot of people probably be like, "You crazy, DJ?" Maybe the young DJ would have beat him, but I don't know. For me, like I'm different. You know, I'm still fast. I still could wake up in the morning and just go run. Like it's just effortless for me. So I don't know, Cheetah, man. Accept that race, man. You know, it's nothing personal, man. I want to give the fans what they want to see.
He's off to a great start this season. Honestly, I'm looking at it right now. 412 yards through 3 games with so many mouths to feed. Mike McDaniels is crushing it. He's one of the best receivers in the game, as we know. Who do you consider to be sort of like your top 3 in the game right now?
Ooh, great question. Honestly, I would say like a Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill. Them 3, that version right there is crazy. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of them dudes. They can get open at any time. They can make a play. They can take it the distance, physical. Yeah, I mean, them 3 right there got the game right now, top of the 3.
Is there anyone who is you? Do you see yourself out there? Because that's kind of why I want you back. I don't know if I do. I guess Tyreek would be the closest, but outside of him, is there anybody?
Tyreek's a awesome player. Don't get me wrong. He's killing it, phenomenal. He does everything. I think we still have a different play style. You know, he's a little more physical, like a running back. You know, he can take the hits and all that stuff. Like, see, me, I never really wanted to get touched. Like, I didn't want people touching me, putting their hands on me. So, I don't know. You know who I'm really taking a liking to? I like Zay Flowers, man. He got something in his blood, and he be making. He's like a cat. He's a cat instinct. That's the DJ. That's cat instinct.
Cat instincts. I love that. You said it didn't work in Baltimore. Why didn't it work?
Honestly, that's a great question. I mean, you know, see, Lamar, he had an injury. You know, a few games. I think I played like 3-4 games with him. But we kind of never gelled together. I mean, I kind of came midway through the season in like October, so we didn't really get the off-season workouts. Even though with a veteran receiver, you really don't have to do all that stuff. But I mean, you know, it just never really worked. The play system was different. You know, they was like a run-fit first team, and you know, they kind of passed secondly. So then when I came in, they had Duvernay. I mean, really, it just really didn't work. It was kind of more just running, and, you know, we tried to hit plays here and there, and then kind of Lamar got hurt, then Tyler Huntley came in. Just never really worked out.
So it never really worked out, and there's a lot of mouths to feed down there. So I want to ask you about a receiver that I know that you love, but you kept up your top 3 wide receiver list, and it's A.J. Brown. Because A.J. Brown balls out last night, okay? 9 catches, 131 yards. What did you make of this performance in this game? A week after he's on the sideline asking for the damn ball.
You know, it's crazy. See, so I did an interview on another show, and they asked who my top 5 was, and you know, it's crazy. A.J. Brown made my number 5. A lot of people gave me a lot of scrutiny. They said, "How can he make it?" Blase this. I'm like, I mean, he's physical. He's going up. He's mossing people. He can take a slant and take it a distance. Like no one wants to tackle him. If you tackle him, he gonna punish you. He gonna make you feel like, dang, I shouldn't have tackled him. So yeah, I mean, it was awesome to see him go out there and play like that last night. The week before, I remember calling Jalen Hurts because, you know, he's a good friend of mine. I was like, man, what happened on the sideline? You know, Jalen's always political. He's never really going to give you too much. He was like, man, you know, it's one ball, man. You know, we got to keep everybody happy, and it's all about winning. So I'm like, I'm a receiver. You know, I know what it's like. We want the ball. We don't want to hear all that.
So what are fans supposed to think? Because now you're in this world where you're joining the media and you're by the way, killing it right now. You're absolutely on fire. You're crushing it. And I'm so happy to talk to you. But people see that AJ Brown stuff and they want to say it's not the gamesmanship. Like your coach is it's not good. But then I'm like, the next week he's got 130. Like the squeaky wheel gets the grease. How should fans look at that when those things happen? Should we all? I don't know how to feel about it.
Right. Yeah. I think as a fan, it's definitely tough. I mean, you're looking at it from a fan perspective. You sit back and, you know, you think like, oh, he's being selfish. He's being a diva, or he's thinking about me. But as far as a top receiver, like you're a number one wide receiver. You're not the third, fourth, fifth option. As the number one receiver, you would want your number one receiver to be mad if he's not getting the ball. As a receiver, we put so much work into going out there, getting open. And as a quarterback, he has so many different things going through his mind. So receivers, we don't look at what the quarterback has to think of. All we is like, I was open, I ain't get the damn ball. Where's the ball? Throw me the ball. So you kind of want that in your receiver, as long as it doesn't, you know, disrupt the chemistry of the team, or it's never selfish. Like you want your wide receiver one to have that edge, because that's a good edge to have. When the game's on the line, do you want the receiver saying, give me the ball, or you don't want him to say nothing? Like, give me the ball. I know I can help the team win. I need the ball.
It's really well said. We're going to bring in a little surprise guest here in a minute, but I do want to talk about how you're involved in a new project. Tell me about Pros versus Bros. It's a show that you're promoting, and I know you had an event in LA. Where can we watch it? How can fans set up?
So we're still working. We're in the works with a few guys. Just know we got some big time retired athletes that's you know, going to be a part of this with myself. But right now, honestly, it's crazy. I was sitting back in my house and messing with the kiddos, and I'm like, you know what? I ain't playing right now. Let me go on Twitter and just post some stuff. And I was like, all my fans, like, would y'all like it to see if I picked like 5 top cities and just went every city and did like a Pros versus Bros? So basically, like, the average Joe could try to come guard me. The prospect trying to make it to the NFL, the prospect that didn't make it, the prospect that think they could stop at DeSean Jackson. I just tweeted out, and when I tell you I had like 1,000 people sign up in registration, I had so many people like, I'm gonna shut you down, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. So last week, 2 weeks ago, I did like just the first teaser. So right now I'm just shooting the footage to, you know, put it out for the sizzle reel. And when I tell you the little bros, I call them the little bros. They got everything in boy. They said, damn, this boy's still fast.
Well, of course you're still fast. I think you can beat Tyreek in a race. I think week 16, Howie Roseman, playoff situation
come on,
with
Howie,
the Eagles. And by the way, I'm just going to put this here. The Chiefs could use a deep threat.
Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, Andy Reid, you know, it's like Andy Reid's like a father to me, so we really got a good personal relationship.
Yeah, but then if you join the Chiefs, you're probably going to face this guy in the Niners in the Super Bowl. Deebo Samuel, welcome to the show.
How you doing, DJ? What's up, bro?
Deebo, what's the deal, Brody?
How you doing, man?
Come on, man. I see you out there putting in work, man. Hey, look, I would hate to be on the other side and try to tackle you. Them defenders, bro, just tell them to get out the way, bro.
Oh, yeah, they definitely need to get out of the way, man. Just make it more easier for me.
I was at that game last week. You and the corner number 1 boy. I was going at it, but I said, man, don't mess with Deebo. He Deebo for a reason.
I didn't know you was out there. Top ain't even tell me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what Trent? What the big gorilla doing? That's what we call him. We call him Trent Williams, the gorilla. You don't want to mess with gorilla.
He's so scary.
Oh yeah, you don't want to mess with that boy there.
DeSean, I can't believe I haven't asked you this yet. We're gonna take a short break, but why are you wearing sunglasses? Is it like a Deion Sanders thing? Like, why are we wearing sunglasses?
You know, honestly, I just been feeling the mood, man. I mean, Deion has changed the game a little bit. You know, he's an icon. He's a trendsetter. He's a legend. You know, we won't sit down, we won't take off the hat and take off the glasses. You know what I'm saying? I walk in, this is what it is. We got the jury on. We just being ourselves. We just want to be great.
I gotta say, and DeSean, we love you. We love that you came on the show. They've, you know, they afforded a loss to Oregon last weekend. It's in the rearview mirror. This week they get Caleb Williams in USC. You're a Cal kid. Talk to Deion going into this game.
I ain't gonna lie, Deion, I love you to death. You know, I'm always root for you, man, and I'm always support you. I'm actually going to the game this week. This is the week I happen to go. So, you know, I'm gonna be on Colorado's side.
Okay.
But we just gotta be a little realistic. After last week's game, unless they do something miraculous, I think it's gonna be hard to beat Caleb. Caleb he playing at a different level right now. I'm gonna predict. I think Caleb Williams is back-to-back Heisman Trophy winner.
All right. Well, I think DeSean's gonna see that and use it as fuel, and I think that's exactly what you're doing. You're just playing into it. DeSean Jackson, we'll have you back. We appreciate you. Your teeth look great. We've got Deebo Samuel on the show after the break. The great DeSean Jackson. Hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest Up and Adams content right on YouTube.